Good morning, first grade. It is time for Number Corner, and today is December 1st. So we have a brand new Number Corner calendar today. So you can see that December starts with a capital D because it's the name of a month, December. And December is the 12th month of the year. So when January comes, we'll be starting over again. We'll be starting with a brand new year. So today is Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. And if you take a look at our calendar card today, it's a jar of peanut butter. So what we're going to be studying in December is we are going to be studying some different shapes, some 3D shapes, the cylinder, the rectangular prism, the sphere, and the cube. So every day we'll take a look at our calendar card and we'll have to decide what shape this is. And then we will write underneath the category that it is. So, taking a look at our jar of peanut butter, is it a cylinder? Okay, here's a picture of a cylinder. Okay, and a cylinder is a 3D shape. It has one curved surface and two flat ends. So you can see like this is curved and those two ends are going to be flat. That's a cylinder. A rectangular prism. Okay, here's a rectangular prism. It's also a 3D shape and it has 6 faces that are all rectangles. So you would be able to count these flat surfaces that we call faces. Okay? So that's a rectangular prism. Here's a sphere. Okay, this is the 3D shape. And it's just one big round, like a ball. Okay, that's your sphere. There are no edges to it, but it's 3D, so we don't want to call it a circle. And then last is the cube. And the cube is also a 3D shape, and it has 6 faces that are all squares. So that's a good distinction between the rectangular prism and the cube is all squares and the rectangular prism is all rectangles. So let's decide about our jar of peanut butter. Our jar of peanut butter, okay? Well, it's not a cube, right? It doesn't have all 6 squares. It's not a rectangular prism, right? It's not a rectangle with 6 flat faces. A sphere, is it a complete circle like a ball? Nope. A cylinder, round in the middle and 2 flat edges. So that's what it is it's a cylinder because the top of the peanut butter jar is flat and the bottom is flat, but the middle is round. So we will add today's date, 12-1, because December is the 12th month. And then underneath cylinder, we will write jar of peanut butter. Okay. All right, so then we can just do some updating over here. Today's date is December, and I'm just going to abbreviate December. Abbreviation means it's like the shortened word for December, and it's December 1st, 2020. So the digital date would be 12-1-20, so December 1st. And let's add for another day in school, okay? So here we go. And we can count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? Half of our 100 chart is filled in. 50, 55, 56, 57. So we have been in school for 57 days. And we have, if we're making the number 57 and we're thinking about our tens and our ones, we have 5 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full groups of 10 and 7 ones. Okay, so 5 tens is 50 plus 7 ones. Okay. And our calendar collector, we are continuing to collect the hours for the days that we're in school. And so we had finished November by being in school for 18 days or 18 hours. And you can tell we have one whole clock, right? Remember, we started at midnight and we got to noon. That was this clock. Then we've been working from noon to midnight over here. Okay, so we were at 6 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon, like dinner time. And now we're going to add another hour for another day in school. And again, I'm going to switch to blue so we can see like this is the second half of our clock. And I'm going to now move my hour hand over to 7 o'clock, if that will stay there. It's got to point to the 7. And then our minute hand is up here on o'clock. So if you think about 7 o'clock p.m., 7 o'clock in the evening, you're probably taking a bath or a shower, getting your pajamas on, kind of settling in for the night, getting ready to go to bed around 7 o'clock. So we can add 7. And if we take a look at our little cards, 7 o'clock on our analog clock, the hour hand, the small hand points to the 7, and the minute hand is up on the 12 for o'clock. And our digital clock reads 7 o'clock. 00 means o'clock. And we can add another hour to our chart here. So here was our AM, and now we're working on our PM. So 19 and 57 days we have been in school. So we've got to update this a little bit from 53, 54, 55, 56, and now I need one more to make 57. So we've been in school for 57 days, and that's Number Corner.